Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel. I had a couple of requests and a couple of emails sent to me wanting to know about the tassels that I had been using in some of my projects. You wanted to know if I had made them myself or if they were store-bought, and if I could also do a tutorial on how to make the tassels. So the ones that I have been using in my projects are these cute little tiny ones, which you probably have seen in some of my videos. They're really cute and really tiny. And here's one of the projects that I did make with those little tassels. It's an embellishment, and I just added it to the bottom of the embellishment. So these tassels here that I'm showing you, I did not make these ones. These were store-bought from a it's a discount variety store here in Sydney, and they have a craft section in their store, and I purchased these in small packets. So yeah, these ones I didn't make, but I can still do a tutorial and show you guys how you could make your own if you would like to make your own to add to your projects. These ones here that you can see are the ones that I've made. So I made different ways you can make them. These ones here are similar to the ones that I just showed you with just the jump ring on the top. And there's two different sizes. This one here is a slightly chunkier and longer tassel. And this one is just slightly smaller and also shorter and not as chunky. But they are quite similar to these ones here that I bought. The only difference is the length, and also the part that's wrapped around is in gold trim, but and also the string that they use is different. I use a crochet string for my tassels, which is this one here, which again you probably have seen me use this in my projects. I love using the crochet string because it's nice and soft and easy to work with. But I'm going to show you how to make these with the jump ring. I'm also going to show you how to make the tassel clip, which is great to add to your junk journal, to bookmark a page, or to add to your mini albums. So I'm going to show you how to make that as well with a paper clip. These ones here with the little loop on the top, which is great also to add to your tags, and just thread it through the hole, and then you've got this nice little tassel dangling off your tag. Also these really cute beaded charm tassel dangle as well. So I'm going to also do a tutorial on how you can do those. But with these ones here, I did make a couple of projects to show you how you could also use these on your project. So this one here is the tassel that I made. I did add it onto a journaling card, and I just punched a hole on the top here and added a heart, and then added the tassel just to decorate the journaling card, and also with a little butterfly there as well. So I've done that with that, and then I just got a library style pocket that just goes in there as well nicely. And I have these library pockets in my shop, and you get a random pack of 4, and I think they just look really cute decorated like that. And then also with these same ones, I attached that to a cute little mini album that I made. It's a little mini pocket album actually. It's got a couple of pockets in there as well. And I've got a tutorial on how you can make this really fun little mini book as well. But on the back of the spine is where I'll place my handmade tassel, and also the store-bought one as well. So you can see that the two different tassels are on here. So it looks really nice, and it just looks nice and fun added to the spine. So that's one of the other projects. But with the beaded tassel, I'm going to have to do a part 2 video and show you in my next video on how you can make these ones. I don't think I'll be able to fit all the tutorials in the one. So I'm going to show you in this video how to do these ones, and I'll do part 2 for these ones. So we'll go ahead and make these ones here with the jump ring. So you'll need a jump ring. The ones that I'm using, it's a size of 10 mil. So a 10 mil jump ring. I've got a little fine gauge jump ring for the smaller size, and this is a slightly thicker gauge jump ring. Or you can also use a split ring as well if you want to use a split ring. But we're going to make the thinner tassel in this video. So you're going to need a template. So I've got here one of my business cards for my Etsy shop. We're going to use that. So if you want to make this same size, just grab a business card or cut up a card about the same size. And you're going to grab your choice of string. So you can use a yarn. You could also use embroidery floss. Any string you like. The concept on making it is exactly the same. It's just depending on what string you like. All right, so to make this, you're going to leave a tail. You're going to grab your card template, and we're going to wind it around the card 10 times. So the more you wind it around, the more chunkier your tassel is going to be. But we're going to do 10 times. Actually, we'll do 12 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to trim off the end. You're going to grab your jump ring. If it's a little bit stiff to open, you might need some flat nose pliers to open it, but this is a little bit fine, so it is easy to open up just like that. And you want a good opening, not too wide, just enough so that your jump ring can slide all of your string inside. So you're going to slide it in there. You're going to put all of your string inside that jump ring like that. You're going to close it up nice and securely. So that's all nice and secured inside. You're going to slide that to the top. And we're going to just bend your card a little bit so that your string can slide out. So you'll have your string like that and your jump ring on the top. You're going to grab your crochet string again, or your string. And before we do that, let's just cut off this end bit here and line it up with the tassel bit. So you're going to grab this and we're going to leave another tail again, just a little bit longer than your tassel. You're going to grab all of that in, and you're going to grab this and you're going to wind it around to create the neck. I call it the neck bit of the tassel, and I usually like to wind it around nice and tight about 6 times. So we'll do that. So 1, 2, 5, 6. Then grab that little tail that you had, and we're going to just cut that same length. And now you want to just tie a knot, a nice tight knot. To hold that all in place. And I'd probably suggest doing another knot as well, so double knot your string just to make it more secure. Oops, where am I going? Okay, so when you've got that done, you're going to bring them down and line it up with the tassel. And you're going to now separate them all by cutting through the loop of where we rounded the thread. So you'll see that it looks like a tassel already. And now you just want to neaten it all up and then just trim it to however long you like your tassel to be. So I'm just going to cut it as straight as I can and use some really good sharp scissors, so you'll be able to get a nice straight length. So I'm going to match mine the same length as this one, so I'm just going to line them up side by side and try to hopefully get it the same. So that is my tassel all done with the jump ring. Pretty easy to do. Now if you want to make it chunky like this one, all you do is you double the amount of loops. So this one here, I looped that about 22 times. So this one was 12, this is about 22 to 24. And then I use a thicker jump ring. So that's how you make that tassel. Now we're going to do the paper clip. To do the paper clip, it's the thicker size way we wrapped it. So this one is wrapped 22 times. which I've already done here. Saves time for the video. So I wound it 22 times, and then you're going to grab your paper clip. This one here is the 33mm size, so it's a smaller size, but you can use a jumbo clip as well. If you're using the jumbo clip, you probably want to wind it around a little bit more. And then what you do here on this end of the clip, you want to open that up slightly, not too much, just enough so that we can get all of that through all of the string. So you want to slide that through, and you're going to just keep winding it around until you get to the end of that clip, and then we're going to close that up and just bring it back as close as you can to how it was. Slide that to the top, and we're going to grab, we're going to slide this out. I'm going to just bring that paper clip up, and we're going to do the same and create the wrap around. And I'm just going to trim this off as well first. And with this one, I'll wrap it around about 8 times, 6 to 8 times. So I can leave that tail. So I'm going to wrap it. 7, 8. So I've done that 8 times. And then trim it, and again just do a nice double knot to hold it in place. So this is similar to the jump ring, except instead of a jump ring, it's got it's a paper clip. And then, or once you've done that, you just trim it off at the bottom to your desired length for your tassel, and your paper clip is just about done. So now we've got all of that. Now I'm just going to separate the tassels. As straight as I can. So that is your paper clip tassel done. So that will get on, put on that way. Sorry, trim that off. So then what you've got here, you've got your paper clip, and then see how cute that is. It's all ready to add to your project. So that's that one done. So I might just leave that on there. And we'll go ahead now, we'll do the one with the loop. And that one, again, I'll wrap that around 22 times, which again, I've already done here. And then what you're going to do, you're going to grab another piece. So once you've wrapped yours around, you want to cut a length about 12 inches long, 10 to 12 inches long. And you're going to fold that over in half. And you want to just decide how big you want your loop to be. So I'm happy to have my loop about that much. You're going to just now tie a knot using both of these string, and that will give you that little loop. So that's the loop there. And then we're going to take your string that you wound around, making sure that they all stay together. Okay, so you've got that. And now, just holding that in place, you grab your string with the loop. You're going to separate those two tails. And where you've got the knot on the top there, you want to sit that knotted loop at the top of your... Actually, sorry, I'll keep forgetting to cut these out first. So you want to sit that knot on the top like that. And then you're going to bring those two tails down and let them join up with the tassel. Make sure you hang on to that. grab your string again and we're going to wrap it around to create the neck of the tassel. Again, winding it around about 6 to 8 times. So making sure that that knot is sitting on the top. And wind it around nice and tight. So I've done it 6 times. Cut that out. And again, just do a double knot to secure it. And trimming off the bottom like we did with we've done the other tassels. So just bring them all down. Hopefully that should sit up there. Look, there may be other videos out there that do it differently. This is how I do it. I mean, there may be a different step, but I'm happy with how I do it this way. It still works. So that is how to do the loop tassel, so that you can hang it off your projects. So there, my way of how to make your tassels for your projects. Really easy way to do it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will do a part 2 to show you how you can make these ones as well. So I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.